late-night television just dropped a bombshell, and no, it's not a punchline. Jimmy Kimmel, the man who's been making America laugh for decades, is now officially an Italian citizen, and the question everyone's whispering is, could he actually be packing his bags and pulling a full-on Rosie O'Donnell exit from the United States? If you've been following the heat of America's political climate, you'll know this isn't just about pizza and pasta. This could be about politics, pressure, and one late-night host's patience running out. In the ever-intertwined world of entertainment and politics, few personalities have walked the tightrope as publicly as Jimmy Kimmel. The Emmy-winning late-night host has been a vocal critic of former President Donald Trump for years, and let's be honest, the feeling has been mutual. Now, during a recent conversation with comedian Sarah Silverman, his longtime friend and former partner, Jimmy revealed something unexpected: his officially secured Italian citizenship. While some might see
about
that
where
as
they can get citizenship. And
I do
stuff.
have Italian. I did get Italian citizenship.
You do?
I do.
That's amazing.
I do have that. And what's going on is as bad as you thought it was going to be.
Way worse.
It's so much worse. It's just unbelievable. Like, I feel like it's probably even worse than he would like it to be. I think that there are a lot of people, like now you see like these clips of Joe Rogan saying, why is he doing this? He shouldn't be deporting people. And people go, you supported him, whatever. I don't buy into that. I don't believe the you supported him.
Just like,
I think everybody has to have the door needs to stay open.
well, that's my whole thing with the
If you want to change
left.
your mind, that's so hard to do. If you want to admit you were wrong, that's so hard and so rare to do.
And brave.
You are welcome.
fun personal milestone. Others are asking, is this step laying the groundwork for an escape route from America's current political turbulence? The relationship between entertainers and political power has always been complicated. In today's America, public figures often find themselves at the center of online storms for even the mildest of political comments, and Kimmel's commentary has been anything but mild. He's openly sparred with political figures, clapped back at critics, and turned his monologue into a nightly forum for his views. That comes with challenges. Late-night hosts like Kimmel have increasingly been labeled by some viewers as political influencers rather than just entertainers. That pressure isn't just professional, it's personal. Living in a polarized environment where your name trends on social media every time you speak your mind can be exhausting. For someone like Kimmel, whose job depends on staying in the public eye, it's a balancing act between staying true to his voice and navigating a volatile cultural climate. Jimmy Kimmel has been a fixture of American television since his early days on The Man Show and as co-host of Win Ben Stein's Money. But it was Jimmy Kimmel Live that cemented his place in the cultural landscape. Over the years, he shifted from pure comedy into more socially conscious territory, speaking openly about healthcare, gun control, and, perhaps most consistently, his dislike for Donald Trump. Trump, for his part, hasn't taken it lightly. He's lumped Kimmel into the same category as Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Fallon, publicly criticizing all three. That public feud has only intensified since Trump's return to the White House in 2025. Now, in the latest twist, Kimmel's conversation with Sarah Silverman revealed two key things: his official Italian citizenship and his frank assessment of the current political situation in the US. He described Trump's second administration as so much worse than expected, even suggesting it might be worse than Trump himself anticipated. Silverman agreed, calling it way worse. It's not the first time Kimmel has voiced frustration, but pairing that with the announcement of his dual citizenship adds a whole new layer to the story. For some, it sounds like a man who's keeping his options open. The biggest spark in this conversation came when Kimmel, half in jest but with a serious undertone, compared the current administration to a political reality gone wrong. His words were sharp, unfiltered, and laced with the kind of disbelief that can make anyone rethink where they want to live. And then comes the comparison everyone's talking about: Rosie O'Donnell. After Trump's presidential win in 2024, O'Donnell left the United States entirely, relocating to Ireland. She had her own long-running feud with Trump, and many saw her move as the ultimate "I'm done" moment. Kimmel's situation isn't identical, but the parallels are hard to ignore. A prominent entertainer, publicly clashing with the president, suddenly announcing new foreign citizenship. Whether it's symbolic or strategic, it's got people talking. So where does this leave us? Jimmy Kimmel is still firmly planted on American television screens, but the fact remains, he now has the legal right to live and work in Italy whenever he chooses. That's not just a vacation perk, it's a potential life change. In a world where politics and entertainment are tangled tighter than ever, Kimmel's announcement speaks volumes about how America's cultural climate is affecting its most visible voices. It's not about abandoning comedy, it's about preserving the personal peace needed to keep creating it. Whether he stays in Hollywood or one day starts filming Jimmy Kimmel Live. From Rome, the move highlights the very real pressures faced by public figures in this hypercharged era. Now I want to hear from you. Is Jimmy Kimmel's Italian citizenship just a fun personal milestone, or do you think he's seriously considering pulling a Rosie O'Donnell and leaving the US? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. And if you enjoy diving into the crossroads of entertainment and politics, make sure to check out my other videos where we break down the stories making headlines, and the ones that should be.